Hello 9th standard students, we are going to start with our new lesson number 4.3, intellectual rubbish. Okay, so what does the intellectual mean? It means a person who uses the mind creatively, and rubbish means scrap, worthless material. The title of the lesson itself is a contradictory word. Contradictory means opposite to each other. Okay, intellectual मतलब क्या? Intelligent means a kind of intelligent, or rubbish matlab nonsense type. So in this lesson we are going to learn few simple rules to avoid silly mistakes, and this lesson is written by Bertrand Russell. Okay, but first let us see warming up exercise. Look at page number 93, warming up exercise, point number 1. So how will you react in the following situation? अगर कुछ ऐसा situation दिए गए हैं उस पर तुम कैसे react करोगे? First one is, your science teacher tells you plants exposed to the sunlight grow faster than those always in the shade. So of course we will agree with this statement that sunlight is necessary for plants to grow, right? Sunlight is the source of energy. Sunlight क्या है? ज़रूरी है plants के लिए. So हम क्या हो जाएंगे? इस statement से agree हो जाएंगे. Now next point is, your aunt tells you not to go for a job interview because it's a no moon day that very same day. So this is a superstitious thing. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है कि no moon day है तो हमारे साथ कुछ अच्छा नहीं होगा, right? We can't believe on such thing and we will argue with our aunt. नहीं aunt, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है, मैं ऐसे बोल देंगे and we will go for our job interview. Now third point is, your friend argues with you that Mount Everest is not the tallest peak in the world. No, again this is not true. Again we will not agree, right? We know that Mount Everest is the tallest peak of the world. So we will argue with our friend. We will show him some proof or something from the internet or from some sort of books. Okay. Now last point is, a stranger at your door claims to be a magician and promises your mother to turn all her silver jewelry into gold. This is impossible thing, okay, right? No magician can convert any silver jewelry into gold, so we will not believe. हम उसको चिल्ला के क्या करेंगे? भगा देंगे, right? क्या ऐसा कभी कुछ होता ही नहीं है कि कोई magician silver jewelry को काय में convert कर सके? Gold में convert कर सके. Now point number 2 is, what do you notice about the following pairs of words? Act naturally, liquid gas, open secret, sound of silence, sweet sorrow, original copy, only choice, and last one is what? Growing smaller. So when we read this word, we see that they are contrary to each other. Means you can say opposite, and if such words are used together, then it is called as what? Oxymoron. अगर ऐसे words जो एक दूसरे से opposite mean करते हैं but साथ में बोले या लिखे जाते हैं तो वो कौन सा figure of speech है? It is called as oxymoron. The given fill in the blanks is your homework. Okay, now turn the page. We will begin with our lesson number 4.3, intellectual rubbish. Here it means ऐसी बातें जो हम बिना सोचे से समझे सुनते हैं या बिना सोचे समझे उसे सच मानते हैं. Let's begin. To avoid the various foolish opinions to which mankind are prone, no superhuman genius is required. A few simple rules will keep you not from all error but from silly error. So this means that when we avoid silly error means we can avoid silly errors. Errors means what? Mistake, just by following what? Few simple rules. And for this we not need to be a superhuman. अगर हम superhuman रहे तो ही हमसे mistake नहीं होंगी, ऐसा नहीं है. अगर हम कुछ rules follow करेंगे तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं? Silly mistake भी avoid कर सकते हैं. If the matter is one that can be settled by observation, make the observation yourself. अगर कोई ऐसा मैटर है जो ऑब्जर्व करके सॉल्व हो सकता है तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए? ऑब्जर्व करना चाहिए. Aristotle could have avoided the mistake of thinking that women have fewer teeth than men by the simple device of asking Mrs. Aristotle to keep her mouth open while he counted. He did not do so because he thought he knew. Thinking that you know when in fact you don't is a fatal mistake to which we are all prone. Here the example of Aristotle have been given, that Aristotle makes a mistake which he could have avoided easily by simple observation. He thought that women have fewer teeth than men, but instead he could have asked Mrs. Aristotle to open her mouth, right, and check the teeth instead of just assuming it. So here we learn that instead of just making assumption, we need to observe and then we need to draw conclusion. ऐसे ही बिना ऑब्जर्व किए कोई conclusion पर नहीं पहुंचना चाहिए, ओके उससे बहुत बड़ी मिस्टेक हो सकती है। जैसे एरिस्टोटल ने यहाँ पे किया, वो क्या कर सकता था, अब मिसेस एरिस्टोटल को उनका माउथ ओपन करने बोल सकते थे और उनके टीथ काउंट कर सकते थे, बट डिड ही डू दैट? नो। ओके, सो इट इज़ व्हाट, इट इज़ अ बिग मिस्टेक। I believe myself that hedgehogs eat black beetles because I have been told that they do. But if I were writing a book on the habit of hedgehogs, I should not commit myself until I had seen one enjoying this unappetizing diet. Aristotle, however, was less cautious. Now, writer is sharing his personal experience that he had been told that hedgehogs is what, it is a kind of animal. वो क्या खाते हैं? Black beetles. But अगर उसे उनको बुक में लिखना रहता तो वो पहले क्या करेंगे? ऑब्जर्व करेंगे कि सीरियसली hedgehogs do they eat black beetles and do they enjoy this unappetizing means tasteless food, क्या वो tasteless food enjoy करते हैं? इट मीन्स के हमें भी क्या बिना ऑब्जर्व किए कोई चीज़ पे बिलीव नहीं करना चाहिए, ओके। बट एरिस्टोटल वॉज लेस कॉशियस अबाउट दिस थिंग्स। Many matters, however, are less easily brought to the test of experience if, like most of mankind, you have passionate convictions on many such matters. There are ways in which you can make yourself aware of your own bias. If an opinion contrary to your own makes you angry, that is a sign that you are subconsciously aware of having no good reason for thinking as you do. So there are certain things where you cannot observe, but if you have passionate convictions means strong belief on such matter, अगर ऐसा कोई मैटर है जिस पे तुम बिलीफ रखते हैं कि ये ही है, ओके, बिना ऑब्जर्व किए, तो तुम्हें उसमें भी इजीली क्या हो सकता है, अवेयर हो सकते हो अपने बायस थॉट से। एंड दैट इज इफ समबडी मेक्स अ कॉन्ट्ररी मीन्स अपोजिट ओपिनियन अबाउट इट and that is making you angry, then you are subconsciously aware of having no good reason for thinking as you do. If someone maintains that 2 and 2 are 5 or that Iceland is on the equator, you feel pity rather than anger, unless you know so little of arithmetic or geography that his opinion shakes your own contrary convictions. If someone says that 2 and 2 are what? 5 or Iceland is on equator, then how will you feel? Then you will feel pity for his, right? His statement instead of showing anger. And why it is so? Because we have knowledge about arithmetic and geography. We know that 2 and 2 are how much? 4, right? 2 and 2 plus 2 कितने होते हैं? 4. And Iceland is near the pole. इक्वेटर पे तो क्लाइमेट हॉट होता है, राइट? मीन्स से अगर हमारे पास किसी चीज़ की नॉलेज है और सामने वाला गलत बोल रहा है तो हमें उसके लिए बुरा लगता है, उस पर गुस्सा नहीं आता है। पर अगर हमने नॉलेज नहीं है तो हम सामने वाले पर क्या करते हैं? गुस्सा करते हैं। The most savage controversies are those about matters as to which there is no good evidence either way. So whenever you find yourself getting angry about a difference of opinion, be on your guard. You will probably find on examination that your belief is going beyond what the evidence warrants. So the most savage controversy, savage means what? Brutal, खतरनाक। वो controversies खतरनाक होते हैं जिसमें ना ही हमें उस पर्टिकुलर चीज़ की नॉलेज है और ना ही सामने वाले के पास, फिर भी हम उस पर क्या करते हैं? डिबेट करते हैं और एंग्री होते हैं। सो व्हेन सच सिचुएशन हैपेंस, द राइटर इज सेइंग दैट बी ऑन योर ओन गार्ड, मीन स्टिक ऑन योर पॉइंट, एंड ड्यूरिंग एग्जामिनेशन यू फाइंड दैट योर बिलीफ इज गोइंग बियॉन्ड व्हाट द एविडेंस मीन्स प्रूफ, ओके, जो प्रूफ वारंट करता है कि तुम क्या है, मे बी सही भी हो सकते हो। A good way of righting yourself of certain kinds of dogmatism is to become aware of opinions held in social circle different from your own. Dogmatism means what? Dogmatism means insisting on the truth of one's opinion without evidence. ऐसी बात जिस पर बिलीव कर जैसे कोई एविडेंस या प्रूफ नहीं है फिर भी हम उस पर क्या करते हैं बिलीव करती है ऐसी बात जिस पे हम ना ही हमको कुछ पता है बट जो जनरेशन टू जनरेशन चलती आ रही है बट वो क्या है गलत है राइट एंड अ गुड वे टू राइट द डॉगमेटिज्म इज बिकम अवेयर ऑफ द ओपिनियन विच आर डिफरेंट फ्रॉम आवर ओपिनियन इन सोशल सर्कल. When I was young, I lived much outside my own country in France, Germany, Italy, and United States. I found this very profitable in diminishing the intensity of insular prejudice. So, when the writer was young, he mostly lived outside the country in countries like France, Germany, Italy, and US, and this was very profitable for him to diminish the intensity of insular prejudice. It means कि दूसरे countries में रहना उसके लिए क्या था profitable था क्यों क्योंकि उस वजह से वो narrow thinking, superstitious thinking के उसके बारे में उसे पता चलता था और वो क्या करता था उसे उसको diminish means ख़त्म करते रहता था अपने दिमाग में से और उसे इग्नोर करके छोड़ देता था. If you cannot travel, seek out people with whom you disagree and read a newspaper belonging to a party that is not yours. Okay? Here the writer is saying that if you cannot travel, अगर तुम travel नहीं कर सकते हो तो then what you have to do? That talk with the people who have different opinion and read the newspaper that is belonging to a party that is not yours. हमें न्यूज़पेपर पढ़कर लोगों से बात करके हमारी नॉलेज को क्या करना चाहिए बढ़ाना चाहिए. If the people and the newspaper seem mad, perverse and wicked, remind yourself that you seem so to them. In this opinion, both parties may be right, but they cannot both be wrong. This reflection should generate a certain caution. Then what is said? If newspaper and people seem mad, perverse means who oppose, and wicked means बूढ़े. Okay, ऐसे कुछ लोग रहते हैं जो mad है जो खुद के ही बारे में मतलब खुद को ही अच्छा समझते हैं राइट. देन रिमेंबर कि जैसे वो है उन्हें भी तुम वैसे ही लगते हो. इफ़ समबडी इज़ गुड दे विल फाइंड यू गुड. ओके, इफ़ दे आर बैड दे विल फाइंड यू बैड ओनली. सो कॉन्सेंट्रेट and they will mostly concentrate on what? They will mostly concentrate on bad things only. और ऐसे लोगों के हिसाब से वो लोग ही हमेशा क्या होते हैं सही होते. तो हमें उनसे कॉशियस रहना चाहिए, बच के रहना चाहिए और बेटर है कि हमें उनसे दूर ही रहना चाहिए और उनसे कुछ नॉलेज नहीं लेनी चाहिए. Becoming aware of foreign customs, however, does not always have a beneficial effect. In the 17th century, when the Manchus conquered China, it was the custom among the Chinese for the women to have small feet and among the Manchus for the men to wear pigtails. Instead of each dropping their own foolish custom, they each adopted the foolish custom of the other, and the Chinese continued to wear pigtails until they shook off the dominion of the Manchus in the revolution of 1911. Okay, the writer is giving the example of 17th century. वो क्या बोल रहा है कि हमेशा फॉरेन कंट्रीज़ की जो ट्रेडिशन है या कुछ नॉलेज है वो क्या सब सही नहीं होता है. समटाइम हमको क्या करना चाहिए हमारे ब्रेन भी यूज़ करना चाहिए. ओके, हियर द राइटर इज गिविंग द एग्जांपल ऑफ द 17th century व्हेन मैंचेस कॉन्कर्ड चाइना. जब मैंचेस ने चाइना कॉन्कर्ड किया तब चाइना का ट्रेडिशन क्या था? वुमेन टू हैव स्मॉल फीट एंड मैंचेस मेन यूज टू वेयर व्हाट? pigtails. So instead of dropping their custom, they adopted each other custom. और ये कब तक चलता रहा? 1911 तक, मैंचेस रिवॉल्यूशन ख़त्म होने तक ये चलता रहा. ओके, मतलब दोनों ने क्या किए, चाइना और मैनचेस्टर के लोगों ने एक दूसरे का जो भी ट्रेडिशन था, जो भी कस्टम था वो अडॉप्ट कर लिया. बट अगर इफ इट वॉज रॉन्ग दे शुड हैव ड्रॉप्ड एट दैट टाइम ओनली. ओके, for those who have enough psychological imagination, it is a good plan to imagine an argument with a person having a different bias. This has one advantage and only one, as compared with actual conversation with opponents. This one advantage is that the method is not subject to the same limitation of time and space. Now, it means if you have enough psychological imagination, then imagine an argument. Okay, खुद ही imagine करो और for and against बोलो, खुद ही एक argument imagine करो. And this has one advantage that there is no subject limit. कोई भी subject पर सोच सकते हो किसी भी टाइम पर और कहाँ पर भी, इसके कोई limitation नहीं है. Mahatma Gandhi deplored railway and steamboats and machinery. He would have liked to undo the whole of the industrial revolution. You may never have an opportunity of actually meeting anyone who holds his opinion, because in Western countries most people take the advantage of the modern technique for granted. Okay, so Mahatma Gandhi deplored means what? Disapproved the railways, steamboats and machinery. He would like to undo the whole industrial revolution, but तुमको ऐसा कोई नहीं मिलेगा स्पेशली वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज़ में जो ये डिप्लॉड करे, बिकॉज इन वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज मोस्ट पीपल टेक द एडवांटेज ऑफ मॉडर्न टेक्निक फॉर ग्रांटेड. एंड नाउ इट इज़ इन इंडिया ऑल्सो एवरीबडी डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट? मशीनरी फॉर ईच एंड एवरीथिंग, राइट? सो कोई ऐसा नहीं बोलेगा कि नहीं हमें मशीनरी यूज़ नहीं करना चाहिए, राइट? वी ऑल नीड मशीनरीज nowadays. But if you want to make sure that you are right in agreeing with the prevailing opinion, you will find it a good plan to test the argument that occurred to you by considering what Gandhi might have said in the reflection of them. But अगर हमें ऐसा लगता है कि हम सही है तो हम अब गुड प्लान से टेस्ट करेंगे और आर्ग्यूमेंट क्या करेंगे? जीत जाएंगे. इवन by considering what महात्मा गांधी has said in refutation. Refutation means what? टू डिसअप्रूव. ओके, अगर वो डिसअप्रूव कर रहे हैं लेकिन हमको अगर वो भी गलत लग रहे हैं तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए? हमें बोलना चाहिए और हमें हमारी बात क्या करनी चाहिए? प्रूव करना चाहिए. I have sometimes been led actually to change my mind as a result of this kind of imaginary dialogue, and short of this, I have frequently found myself growing less dogmatic and cocksure through realizing the possible reasonableness of a hypothetical opponent. Now what the writer is saying that because of this psychological imagination, okay, ये ऐसा psychologically imagine करके it has helped him, the writer, diminish the dogmatic and cocksure of the things just by hypothetical opponent. Hypothetical means based on assumption. Imaginary argument कर करके क्या हो गया है? राइटर ने बहुत सारे dogmatic confusion को दूर किया है. Okay, so here till now we have seen that if we need to observe, we need to think, okay, क्या सही है क्या गलत है, हमें लोगों से बात करना चाहिए, हमें खुद में भी इमेजिन करना चाहिए और सोचना चाहिए कि क्या गलत है और क्या सही है और उस पर स्टैंड लेना चाहिए. ओके, नाउ टुडे वी विल स्टडी दिस मच ओनली. इन द नेक्स्ट पीरियड वी विल कंटिन्यू विथ अवर दिस लेसन. टिल देन टेक केयर, बाय बाय.